And we do want to get to the number of new COVID-19 cases being reported today for the Coastal Bend. The county is reporting 110 new cases. That'll bring the total number to 36,046 since March of last year. Now, very fortunately, no COVID-related deaths were reported on this Friday. That is great news. And currently, 154 people are in the hospital, 55 of those patients in the ICU battling COVID-19.